Welcome back to Katarina's Garage. My name is Katarina Lloyd, and these are my two Fox bodies. And now it's funny with this one because she's been giving me some grief, although not her fault, to be honest. It's just newer parts that have just failed. Like, starter solenoid that I only bought literally just before Christmas. Shit the bed on me. Plus the starter was going bad too, which I think was caused by the starter solenoid starting to go that killed the starter. Which I still need to return for the deposit or core or whatever. But I need to get another starter, fun fact, because the starter that they sold me is not a good starter. So let me show you what I mean. So, let's see, it may or may not start right now. If it does start, then this is kind of pointless, but I can manipulate it, so hang on. I don't even have to manipulate it, I can just do it. And oh, apparently I left it unlocked last night. But so, okay. Let's just see. So I'll pump the gas up, basically. You know, you just go, this is my dilemma right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, now let's see. Will it go? Nope. Okay, can you hear that? Now watch this. I turn the ignition off, pop the hood, and go to the front. Now you'll have to listen very carefully, and hopefully you can hear it, because I don't know if you'll be able to. But I know exactly what the problem is, and it's the starter itself. It has nothing to do with my flywheel or anything like that. It's the starter. So I go over here, and so you see down here with the starter itself right there. Right, so trying to get this as close as I can without it falling over. There we go, that should work-ish. And now, all I gotta do, listen to that starter, okay? Because you can hear it kind of go. Or at least I was hearing it last night. I don't know if I just heard it there. But now, because all I did was I spun the motor over via the fan. Okay? And now watch, it'll fire right up. Or at least it should. See, and again, starter issue. Again. So actually, I might need the starter engaged for this, potentially. So, again, I roll it over. See, can you hear that? Hang on, it requires a little more strength. So, you keep doing it. There we go. And now it's easy to spin again. And you heard it not go, now watch. It'll happen again, so I guess I gotta keep the ignition on for that. That's bizarre. Because I wasn't hearing it, and now I know why. So, and now watch. Or not, this is new. I've never had this happen before like this. I've never heard it make that noise. Is my starter seriously just dead completely? Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Again, try this again. Because again, I turn the motor over, and I listen until I no longer hear that gear. There we go. I don't hear the gear anymore. Now let's hope this thing starts again. Fuck's sakes. This is getting worse. Worse and worse every time I do this. There, see? Like, it's a bad starter. That Bumper to Bumper sold me as a new reman starter. So that needs to be replaced. Which is a pain in the ass, and I'm going to call them on Monday to get a new starter. But I'm just gonna let that thing run. And we can talk about the Capri over here actually. So here, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this car, honestly. I am kind of lost because I don't have motivation to work on this car at all. And I filtered the starter solenoid, so that's from this. because I wasn't gonna buy another $60, you know, starter solenoid from Napa and have it go bad almost immediately on me after only like a month. Because screwed Napa solenoids, I guess. And stole the one that was original to this car, and it works brilliant. So now I'm kind of at a point where it's like, what do I want to do with this car? And I did want to potentially rebuild it, but you know, it's one of these things where I just don't know what I really want to do with it. In time, I'll figure that out. But it doesn't mean like I'm gonna swap out the inline 6 out of the door or anything like that. I just, like I said, I've lost motivation to work on this car. And who knows if I get it back, but I've actually offered it as a trade to a friend of mine because, well, you guys are Mercury. He's been on the channel a few times. We've done some work together quite a bit on Stitch over there, and even on my old convertible, which he now owns. This car has not moved since it was dropped off by the tow truck a month ago. So, yeah, like, don't get me wrong, I could just swap the carburetor, and hopefully that does the trick, to kind of fix the thing a little bit, and then just go through fuel filter, so finally that gas tank is clean, or drop the tank, but I don't really want to. So, that's kind of where I'm at, but like, the trade that I had offered to him, and actually, let's move this so you can see me a little better, because I realized there's going to be glare with that shot. There, that'll be better. So, the trade that I had in mind actually, because, okay, I love Capris, don't get me wrong. This Capri, I would honestly almost use it as a parts car, but it's too nice, but it's also too rough to use as a parts car for what I want it for. Because on my Mustang over here, I want to do Capri fenders and quarters. Well, my old Capri, if you go way back in the channel, I owned an 84 Capri. It turned out to really be a complete POS, and I feel bad about that trade. Because I traded that Capri for the convertible at the time. And I didn't know how bad it was. I was recovering from my surgery. I had like no energy. I couldn't really bend down to look. And it turns out the entire underside of that car was rotten, and the motor was seized. I didn't know that at the time. So yeah, so now that thing has been stripped almost completely, like all the interiors out of it. It has been like sandblasted and coated underneath just so that it doesn't spread the rust. But like the frame rails are done and everything. So pretty much it's a parts car at this point. Or if somebody wanted to build a race car out of it and fix the rust, then go for it. But here is what I threw out to him, and I haven't heard back yet. I haven't heard from him in a few days. I offered this in a trade for that car. And it's also kind of a thank you for everything he's done for me too. I'm throwing you a bone by giving you a not quite fully functional car, but a car you can get functional with little work. Back. And then I get that car, and I just put the front flip on this, and I cut out the recorders at some point, or get somebody to cut out those recorders and weld them onto mine. Because those, like that car, body panel wise, is very straight. There's barely any rust on that car. It's deceptive, very deceptive. So that's kind of where I'm at. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I go for this trade? Should I just stick with one car and, you know, just have it as my baby, my daily driver, everything? Or should I try and do something like this? Because I'm not gonna lie, I don't have any motivation to work on this car, and it is tragic because it's such a cool car. And, you know, I don't know. Because I'd much rather focus on this, not on this, not on the Polter part. This has let me down so many times. I've given this car so many opportunities to be a good car, and it just hasn't rewarded me at all with any rewarding experience with this car whatsoever. I thought the motor was gonna blow up with it overfueling like it was. It's left me stranded on the side of the road. I don't know how many times now, 4 or 5. Where Stitch has only done it once. Or sorry, no, twice. But that was my own fault with the throttle cable bracket design. So, I don't know. And yeah, like I need to put another starter solenoid in this car, and then figure out some other stuff. I don't know. But yeah, sorry. I feel kind of sad about it. Genuinely, this should be a good car for me. It's not, and I'm not excited about this car anymore, and it makes me sad. Genuinely, like I feel myself getting a little teary-eyed about it. But it's one of these things where I think it's just time to move on from this car. Because it's supposed to be a daily driver for me, and yet it gets like a lot worse gas mileage than that car. Literally gets 16 miles per gallon when that thing gets over 30. I just don't know. But I don't know. Leave your thoughts and comments down below. And like I said, I'm not gonna swap this into like a race car because I couldn't afford to run it like if I did that or like do a V8 swap. I can't afford to run it. I have a job now. Fun fact. I work out of Olds as a delivery driver. So, you know, it doesn't pay worth shit, but it's at least some money. So, when you're delivering food, it's hit and miss. But hopefully it picks up soon because, yeah, I'm still making money, but just barely. You know, but it's better than sitting at home doing nothing. So, anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoy, and catch you in the next one. Peace out.